Hey everybody, my name is Wadi Farash, and today I'm doing my analysis of the organizational behavior focused on the San Francisco 49ers. I picked the Niners not just because they're a legendary NFL team or because they happen to be my favorite team, but because they're a top-notch, high-performing business. They face fast changes, relentless pressures, high turnover rates, and enormous expectations every year. This makes them an ideal case for exploring culture, leadership, and team cohesion. Three key topics in organizational behavior that really influence how any organization handles stress. The 49ers are a great fit for this assignment. They've got a sizable group, over 500 people when you factor in the players, staff, operations, analytics, medical teams, scouting, and many more. Plus, they're quite public, which means they have access to a wealth of reliable data. On top of that, the Niners face a lot of environmental pressures such as injuries, roster changes, playoff expectations, new CBA rules, and even scrutiny from the fans and the media. This makes them a valuable case for studying organizational behavior in a constantly changing environment. For my approach, I drew on academic leadership related to organizational culture, elite sports psychology, and leadership theory. Then I linked those insights to the practices within the Niners organization. The Niners culture is a big part of who they are. When Shanahan stepped in, he started from scratch, reshaping everything from practice pace to accountability, communication, and how players get ready for the game day. Their core values are humility, readiness, role clarity, and the next man up mentality, which aligns perfectly with Shine's culture model. You can see these values reflected in their artifacts, the way players talk during interviews, their behaviors that are encouraged during training camp. One key takeaway from literature is that top teams don't just wish for a strong culture, they actively create it. That's exactly what the Niners do. However, this intense environment can put pressures on younger or newly acquired players, which can be a real challenge during the season. Leadership is where the Niners really stand out. Shanahan and Lynch have their own unique styles. Shanahan's all about transformation, details, and structure, while Lynch brings in authenticity, strong relationships, and serves as the emotional backbone of the team. Research show that having alignment at the top is crucial for organizational success, especially in elite sports. With the Niners, this alignment is evident through consistent messaging, trust and decision-making process, and a shared long-term vision. This strong partnership also brings stability to the entire roster. Players have a clear understanding of the team's identity, what's expected of them, and how decisions are made. This sense of stability flows throughout the whole organization. One of the main reasons the Niners remain competitive on a year-to-year basis, even when they're facing injuries, midseason trades, is their focus on task cohesion. Research indicates that task cohesion, which is having shared goals, clear roles, and coordinated efforts, drives performance and more effectively than social cohesion. The Niners truly exemplify this approach. Players adapt quickly because the roles are clearly defined, communication is straightforward, and the environment fosters psychological safety. This allows them to concentrate on their performance without the stress of the job security or trying to fit in. That's why they can lose a star player and still come out on top. This structure promotes adaptability. There are a few key strengths that really stood out both in the literature and in how the Niners operate in real life. To start with, their culture is not only clear but also woven in their daily activities. There's the solid alignment between the general manager and the coach, which brings a level of stability that many NFL teams lack. Plus, their onboarding process and internal communication are top notch, allowing them to integrate new players quickly. All of this results in predictable outcomes, efficient decision making, and a consistent competitiveness from year to year. Even top tier organizations have areas where they can improve. One opportunity is to enhance support systems for newcomers, as rookies and mid-season additions often find the intensity of expectations challenging. Another key area for improvement is mental health and recovery systems. While having high standards is important, long seasons can take a toll both mentally and physically. Investing in cross training for leadership roles is also a wise move. If a coordinator leaves or a coach gets recruited somewhere else, we shouldn't let turnover disrupt the entire system. Lasting, bolstering crisis communication, especially during injuries or media controversies, can help maintain performance in uncertain times. In conclusion, the Niners are a prime example of how organizational behavior influences performance. Their culture is both intentional and consistent, and the alignment with their leadership really sets the tone for the whole organization. They've designed their approach to team cohesion, which isn't just about a happy incident, it helps them adapt under pressure better than many other teams. The key takeaway for this project is that high performance isn't some kind of magic trick. It stems from having a clear system in place, a strong leadership, and a culture that's crafted to promote excellence. The 49ers demonstrate that achieving success in high stakes environments, whether it's a sports or a business, comes from thoughtful organizational design. Thank you, everybody.